Hello moto friends, this is Jerry here, Minnow Moto, and I am back. Survived Fuel Pump Friday. Sitting on the curb here at the Harley Davidson dealership, having some breakfast, waiting for my fuel pump. Service doesn't open till 9, so I wanted to be one of the first ones here. 2 bikes here. I don't see any people, so maybe they're employees. Fuel Pump Friday. Eisenhower Harley Davidson has a window of 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. If you show up, they'll do any routine maintenance, tires, all kind of fun stuff like that. I made sure I was there early enough to be the first one in line, and I was, so woohoo! Breakfast in the parking lot. After about 2 hours, I can say that the fuel pump was replaced and it is in 100% rocking order. No noise anymore when I turn it on, which is awesome. I feel confident again to get out and start doing some longer rides. It's funny, that's all it took was replacing that screechy old fuel pump. So while I was there hanging out, waiting to get my bike back, I did happen to witness quite a few people coming in looking for parts. Unfortunately, not many parts were available. The guys at the parts counter seemed to be a little frustrated about that. Third-party parts, plentiful, whatever you want they could get, or they could have it. It seemed like they were telling everybody in 48 hours. Harley Davidson parts were just non-existent. I got to overhear some conversations, mostly with customers. That's always fun. I like to eavesdrop. But there were other customers coming in, like myself, that needed parts that were given extensive long wait times. And it was for all different kind of bikes, not even anything newer. One bike was sitting in service, apparently just waiting for parts. Customer was upset that they haven't cracked it open yet, and the dealer's response was, "We do not want to have your bike laying around in parts while we wait for your replacements." Like, that is a good way to lose stuff or have problems. So I appreciate that. Going through the comments on my last post, a lot of people were talking about how this isn't a Motorco problem, this is more of a dealer problem. I have to disagree. I think the dealers would want to get their customers in and out as quick as possible. If they were able to turn bikes over faster, it's more money for them. Warranty work probably doesn't pay the same as custom parts updates, but keeps customers happy. If I'm happy with my dealer, I'm going to go back. I did get a bunch of responses and DMs. Well, that's why you don't buy a Harley. They break down. That's why you don't buy a Harley. There's no parts. This cannot have been going on that long. I mean, I find it hard to believe that they are selling this many motorcycles and not being able to get parts. That's silly, right? Even the older models. There has to be some supply somewhere. What are people sitting on them? The Polaris, when they shut down Victory, they had to agree to carry parts for 10 years after that. Where are those parts? I mean, because they're a current manufacturer, they're not required to have this on hand. How long does a vehicle need to sit in a dealership before it turns into a legal issue? My fuel pump issue was resolved in half the time that they predicted. The dealer had no idea how the fuel pump showed up so fast. They were a little surprised, but again, they just wanted to put it in and get me out of there. I will say that I have a request in for a switch control module, this thing in here, to use my kill switch. I've been waiting for since July, and that is still in October, so it's not all parts. Yet they're still putting these bikes on the assembly line. So I'm very happy to have this bike back. I'm very happy to be back on the road. I love this bike. This is probably my favorite bike I've ever owned. If you haven't had a chance to ride a Pan America, go for a ride. Hit one of those demo days. It is fun. My friends out there that are still waiting for parts, I'm sorry. I hope you can get in and out quick. I'm very fortunate that I got in and out as quick as I did. I appreciate somebody sending some fuel pumps out. Big truck. All right, let's see. Oh, 6-gear roll on. Oh. I shouldn't even been at 6th gear, so I probably will cut that out. But anyway, I hope everybody's week works out pretty good. This is Jerry Minomoto signing off. You guys ride safe, have fun, try something new, and don't forget to be kind to each other.